Hello, ROS developers. Welcome to a new live class. Actually, that's an extra live class, and today we are not going to do any work with you, so you cannot access to the course material because we are going to do just a demo. And yes, so yeah, here I'm checking some information here to see if everything is working, if you are receiving our information. Here looks like, okay, yeah, so I can see that everything is correct. So I was saying, today, you are not going to interact with us, you're only going to watch. And then the thing is that I need to, can you switch off, yeah, the audio for that? Because yeah, thank you. Okay, and then what we are going to do is to show you how you can connect your real robot to the ROSDS environment. So you know that we have the ROSDS, the ROS Development Studio, that is a cloud robotics platform where you can test your code with the simulations that we provide. You can develop ROS code, then test with simulation. So then what? So once we have done it, this code, and tested on the simulation and it works, how can I test it on my real robot? Okay, so that's what we are going to show you today. I'm going to teach you how you can do it with your own robots. For that, for today, we are going to use how to connect to a Summit XL robot that we have here in our place. So this is a Summit robot. I am here talking. Hello, hello, guys. Hello, hello. Here, yes. So we have here the robot beside our computers and everything set up for this video. And so this is a robot created by Robotnik company. That's super cool company that is based in Spain, and they allow us to use his robot for this experiment here. And so what we are going to do is we are going to execute one program that we have created in the ROSDS, and we are going to see how it works with the simulation. Then we are going to switch. We are going to connect the ROSDS to the real robot. So the same program will be executing into the real robot, into that Summit XL. And once we have done this, then there is another guy here that I would like to introduce you. That is called Novio. Novio is
Hi.
from Japan, but he's now based in the UK. And hello, Novio, how
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. You?
Okay, so then Novio is going to do the same thing as I am doing, but from his own location. So actually, he's going to control our robot from the UK. Okay, okay, are you ready, Novio?
Yes, I am. Kind of exciting. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let's go now to that, and then the first thing that I'm going to do is to share with you my screen of the ROS Development Studio. Then I'm going to share with you here. Let me see. Yeah, too many screens here. Sorry, I have to control many things. It's thanks that I have here also my colleague Yuhong Lin, who is helping me with everything. Thank you. And here you can see my screen. Here you can see that I have a simulation of the Summit XL robot, the one that you just saw on the real here, just in front of me. And here I have a very stupid and simple code of controlling this robot. That what it does is makes the robot start rotating. So what I'm going to do here is to launch the code with a ROS run. I don't even have created a ROS launch file. So I'm going to do this and launch it so you can see the behavior. It's called the Summit test, test.py. And what it makes is makes the robot start rotating on itself, as you can see here in the simulation. Okay, so that's the robot turning, and here we have. Okay, so far so good, it's understood. Okay, so what we want is to, how can I execute this code inside the real robot itself? Okay, so what do I have to do? Do I have to transfer the code there to the robot? No, 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 wait, it's very simple. So let me show you how we are going to do. The first thing that we need to do is to go to the robot computer. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing this and then share with you a terminal that I have here that I have connected to the real robot. Okay, so that's the Summit computer that is inside. And then inside there, I have installed a package that is the ROSDS real robot connection. It is there installed already. So that only has to be installed once. And I have created another video showing how to install it. It's very, very simple, very simple. So I will put beneath this video a link to that package and and the instructions about how to install it. So now, once I have this done, installed, like is my case here, then I'm going to launch one program that is called the Real Robot CLI UI. Yes, I know. That's the name that Miguel has selected for that program, and it's taking me some trouble to pronounce, but it's okay. Thank you, Miguel, for making so nice program and so difficult name. But anyway, so we have it here. So I'm going to launch it as sudo. I need to launch it as sudo because this program is modifying the etc hosts in order to do the routing. And then I have to do my password for that. Then what you're going to get is this menu here. And here you only have to do two things. First is change the device name to the name that you would like to provide to your robot. So let's say Summit, for example. This is just a label. You can put whatever. And then you have to select on in order to activate this. By selecting on, you can see that it has generated a robot URL here. You have to copy this URL, I'm copying it, and because I'm going to need it afterwards. So that's it. Then I'm going to select OK here and get out. So that's it, that's simple. Okay, now I have this data that I wanted to have. Then I have to, let me check I have the etc host properly set up. So it is, I can see that it is. You don't need to check that because it's just checking that everything works. Okay, so now let me go back to my ROSDS, my ROS Development Studio. So let me share again where I have here my ROS Development Studio, and still the robot is there turning because I didn't send a 0 to the wheels, but I can close it already because I don't need it anymore. I want to connect to the real robot. So how do I do it? Here, there is an option that is called Real Robot. So I'm going to press here and select on, connect to the robot here. So after a few seconds, then this pop-up appears. And yeah, and then I'm going to put here the name of the robot that I indicated previously on the shell and terminal of the robot computer. And then here I'm going to paste the robot URL that it gave me, the program, yeah, and then press connect. Okay, so now it is connecting and I have already connected and the master has been set up into the Summit robot. So now for this ROSDS computer, for this ROSDS here, the ROS master UV is pointing towards the robot. What does it mean? It means that I can do a ROS topic list, for example, and then, okay, so unable to communicate to the master. Let me check, wait. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it took some, yeah, the first time that you connect, it takes some seconds, but that's normal. Okay, so it depends on the network. But here it is. So here I have all the topics of the robot. And what is more interesting is that I can launch RBase. But first, let me do one thing. Let me launch my program. So if I launch my program, the one that I just launched before, what is going to happen? Well, in theory, the robot should start moving, turning. So let's launch it. So there it is. And now let me switch to the camera of the robot. Then it should start turning around. Okay, it's not turning. So what is happening? Okay, so what is happening? Yes, okay, yeah. So here it is. Yep, yeah. No, I moved with the mobile, but it's now moving with the program. Let me check if everything is okay. Yeah, everything is okay. So why should it be? Is the Let's see. Okay, let me launch it again. And the robot is there, stopped. And that is super cool because we have tested everything along the way. So yeah, so let me see. The robot is there. And oh yeah, sorry, I know what it is. It's my
I
stupid
think,
thing.
yeah,
Okay, so it's my stupid mistake. Sorry, it is.
the publisher name is,
So that's something that you need to take into account. Is that yeah? So let me go to switch again to my screen. Okay, so you can see me now. Hello, everyone. Let me switch back to my ROSDS screen. Okay, so why was not moving the robot? Yeah, very stupid thing. Is because the topic for sending commands into the simulation, it's called path teleop, as you can see here. Yeah, path teleop common bell. But in the real robot, it has a summit XL on up front. Okay, so I need to publish in the proper topic. So let me do it right now. Just change it. Okay, so now it is. So I have, and now I'm publishing the velocity on the proper topic that is on the real robot. So in theory, both should have the same name. That's something that is difficult to maintain the the similar names for the simulation and the real robot because both things evolve at the same. It's quite fast and difficult. But anyway, so we have changed it, and now it's time to launch it again into the real robot. And let's see. Probably you can hear it, but let me show you. Quickly changing screen. So now you can see how the robot is moving based on that program that I have launched. Okay. So what I'm doing is connecting the ROSDS program. It's executing. Actually, the code is being executed into the ROSDS computer. So you have a powerful computer there in the ROSDS, then you can have been running powerful programs. But what we do is to connect to the topics and services and the ROS environment of the real robot and then transfer all the information there. So act upon the ROS master that is on the robot. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so that was easy because it was from my point of view here beside the robot and everything. But how is it going to work if we do it with another person that is overseas, that is not close to the robot, that is moving from another place? Well, in theory, it should work the same way because it's just a web socket connection. It's a web connection to the robot. So let's try that. Are you ready, Novio, for that?
yes, I am.
Okay, so let's go. Then the first thing that I'm going to do is to stop here my program.
Yeah.
So now the robot has stopped moving, as you can see. So the robot is there. And now what I'm going to do also, let me share my screen. So I'm trying to make it graphically that so you can follow all the steps, okay?
Okay.
And then I am here on the real robot, so I need to disconnect, okay, in order to allow Novio to connect to the robot.
Okay.
That's one limitation at present of the system is one single connection. Okay, so let me disconnect, and that's it. So I'm already disconnected. So now if I do a ROS topic list, it's going to say nothing because, yeah, there is no master that has killed the simulation previously. Okay, so now let's go to Novio and let's check so how he is running his program in the simulation first. Okay, so let me share with you the screen of Novio. So here it is, Novio, that is already has shared his screen. Then please, Novio, can you run your summit test? It's the same program. We have shared the same program, so
Yeah, sure.
so we have created together. So go ahead, Novio. Then by launching this, as we can see, the robot in the simulation is running.
Yeah, this
Okay,
guy is rotating.
so that's very good. That's first step is done. Okay, so we have it done. Then it's okay. Now, what I'm going to do now is to share again my screen. So wait a second. So wait a second. So yeah, so now you have disconnected the simulation, and now let me share again my screen because I need to recreate this connection for another person. So let me show you. Okay, so I'm going to share again. This is the connection to the real robot. Then I'm going to execute the same program. Yes, the sudo, the real robot CLI. Yeah, I need to type again, submit, and select on. Then copy this address, and I'm going to provide this URL to Novio. Okay, so if I copy, then get out, okay, here. That's it. So I got it. Now I'm going to share this. You cannot see now because I'm typing here on the internal chat we have. So there it is. Then Norio, can you please do the procedure? Then go to the real robot connection, then turn it on. Yes, exactly. So you are now you have to put the summit exactly, and then the URL, the last one that I sent you right now. Exactly, that's correct. And then connect. So now in a few seconds, Norio has to have access to the real robot. That's it. And the summit has been completed as the ROS master. Very good. So now is the final test. Let's check if you can access the topics. Yes, great. Very good. And let's check also if your program is going to work. Yeah, exactly. We need to change the topic. That is right.
We're going to use this topic, right?
Exactly. So that's a new name for the topic. Actually, it's the same name, but for some reason, I don't know, they have included this this thing. Okay, check. Let's check. So ROS stop is Novio is going to launch it. So let's launch it and let's see the robot move.
Can I launch?
Yeah, let's go launch it. Go ahead. There it is. There it is. It's going there. Wow. And Novio is controlling from the UK the robot that is here based in Barcelona.
Yeah.
That's it. And the robot, the super cool robot made by my friends of Robotnik. Thank you very much, guys. Hey, by the way, if you are listening to here, anybody that is listening, if you need something related to ROS-based robots, you can go to this company. They sell products that are already ROS-based. So ROS-based off the shelf. And now I see that you have stopped the.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Novio, can you launch it again? So because let's open ROS and let's see on ROS how that looks. Okay, so he has launched it again. The robot is moving again. And now let's see. Can you open another shell?
Shell, okay.
Okay, you already have it. Yeah, okay, yeah, see. Yeah, so here you have the ROS. As you can see, it's inside, still inside the ROSDS. It's a tab of the browser. Then you need to modify the fixed frame on the top. You know, because you have map. Can you put, please, the one of odometry? Oh, that's not correct. Okay, yeah, that's not correct. You have to relaunch because that was, the ROS only. You can save or discard, and then you need to relaunch again the ROS because it was attached to the previous ROS master that you have killed.
Yeah, sorry.
Exactly. Just launch it again, and then it's going to attach to the new ROS master that is the robot. Yes, and then let's go to graphical tool. You have launched it there, then you need to go to graphical tools. There, and now we are going to see here, okay, the ROS, he has detached here. You have to kill it on the previous window before connecting. Okay, that's also another way. Okay, so he has detached the ROS from the ROSDS and create a new tab. In a new tab, and now you can open your config file that you saved it before. Summit test, exactly. That is already prepared. This card, Okay, but still we cannot see it because the fixed frame is wrong. So you have to go to the fixed frame and select down the odometry one. Except the odometry, there it is, the robot. And let's go to the laser and select the topic of the laser because it's not selected yet. Okay, that's it. And now, yeah, if you press somewhere, yeah, there it is. Okay, so you can see how the robot, here the robot is rotating, okay? And then Norio is getting the data from the robot, actually the lasers, the robot position, everything in real time from here, Barcelona, connected to the real robot. That's
Yeah.
super cool, isn't it?
Yes,
Don't
it
you think
is.
so?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's good.
great.
It's
I
good.
think that that's all for today. Let's see if there is any question there, and let's see. So if anybody has any question related to that, and I will be happy to answer. And that's it. So let's go to the chat and let's see. So here I have some people there on the chat and says Danan Haya says, Sir, I'm from Sri Lanka. I'm doing indoor self-navigation robot for my final year project. I'm very new for ROS. I just follow your channel. Okay, great. My question is, can we add a Monte Carlo package our own prefer? And I mean, we know we can give map and odometry data for AMCL as input. Can give some function method for AMCL as input. Okay, yes, so this is nothing related to today, but we have published some videos related to what you mentioned, previous live classes. So check our live class channel. Well, inside our channel, the construct at YouTube, there is a sub line of videos. So check that one, and then you will see how to do that fusion. Any other question related to what you have just seen here, in case that you want to apply to your own robots? Let's see if there is any question. So I don't see here any more questions. So Norio has stopped the program and the robot has already stopped. There it is. So we are waiting here for any other question that appears here. Nothing. Okay, so then if there is nothing more, then guys, it's been my pleasure to show you how to connect your real robot to the programs that you are testing and developing inside the ROSDS, and then make this connection and test the real one to see if it works as expected. Okay, so probably one of the good questions that you can answer there, it's about the latency of the system. Then, of course, there is a certain latency. If you need to test programs that have to be very quick. So in the times, let's say it's about 200 milliseconds latency around there, but it depends from where you are connecting, etc. But that's an average. Then you have to take that into account into your program. So in this case, the program was simple. It didn't need to react very quick. So that's one of the current limitations that you have to take into account, the latency in your programs. Okay, but it's some milliseconds latency, not in the range of seconds or something like that. So that's it. Then there is here, thank you from Dananjaya. Thank you, my pleasure. And also hi from some Korean name that I don't understand. Sorry, I cannot pronounce it. And that is all for today. Thanks a lot, guys. See you on next live classes and learning a lot. For example, in the next week, no, the other one, we are going to continue with ROS control and learn a lot about that. Thanks a lot, Norio, for your help here.
Yeah, sure. Pleasure.
Okay, thank you, guys. And thank you, Robotnik, for letting us use your beautiful robot and super cool robot. And that's all, guys. See you around, okay? Bye-bye. Yuhon. Yes.